1781, General George Washington called the fortifications at West Point the most important post in America. Holding West Point meant preventing the British from dividing the nation along the Hudson River Valley. Following the war, President Washington made numerous efforts to create a military academy. His actual first effort was within a year of becoming the commander-in-chief. However, it fell to Thomas Jefferson to get it done, and in 1802, the United States Military Academy at West Point was founded as the nation's school to teach the art and science of warfare. Since its inception, West Point graduates have served to preserve our nation's freedom in battle. From the Mexican Wars to the War on Terror, West Point graduates have sacrificed their lives and their youth to win our nation's wars. Off the battlefield, West Point graduates have served at the very highest levels of the U.S. military as legislators, cabinet secretaries, governors, presidents, and CEOs, leading the development of our nation's infrastructure and the establishment of the world's greatest economy. For young people who choose West Point over a traditional education, it's truly a different path. From the moment you start in Beast Barracks, a cadet lives by the code of conduct of the military officer, recognizing that their life becomes second to the safety of Americans. Almost 100 West Point graduates have given their lives in this most recent war. It is that commitment to the nation made at such a young age that makes the place so special. What sets West Point as an institution apart is just about everything that happens there. The grueling academics, the compulsory participation in sports, military drill, the military training, and perhaps most noteworthy, the leadership and character development. West Point even uses our math classes to teach cadets how to present themselves and to hone their military bearing. But for me, what took my experience at West Point to the next level were the men and women who made up my class, the class of 1986. Our motto is, courage never quits, 86. We came to West Point from all over the country, men and women from every state, nearly every religion, every ethnic origin, and we came together as one team, fighting to get through the Academy's rigorous education. Almost a third who started our class left before graduating. Over the years, we've celebrated together, served in the Army together. Many left the military to serve elsewhere in government and business. But each of us has tried to live by that motto, courage never quits. And boy, have we. Our class has produced 18 general officers, 4 3-star generals. We have no 4 stars yet because we haven't been out of the academy long enough. In addition, we have 9 2-stars and 6 1-star generals. Our class produced a Secretary of State, a Secretary of the Army. 2 of us have served in Congress, one of whom went on to be the director of the CIA and, of course, Secretary of State. We've had at least 2 state legislators. 3 judges come from our ranks, as well as at least 4 deans and chancellors of universities. We've served at senior levels throughout the government, from the Department of State to the FBI to the leadership of the Defense Logistics Agency to consultants to the presidents of the United States. 22 plus members of my classmates are presidents and CEOs of major corporations, from 7-Eleven to Mercedes-Benz USA. And yes, we too have had those in our ranks make the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Be thou at peace. More than anything, more than just the amazing location on the Hudson River, more than the unparalleled history of the place, more than the grueling academics, more than its unbelievable place in our nation's great story, what pushes me to serve is the knowledge of what my peers have accomplished. Their hard work reminds me to never stop reading, learning, growing, and serving. They are my motivation, and they are why I will never quit. Rangers lead the way. Night Stalkers never quit. Courage never quits, 86. Go Army, beat Navy. I yield.